Hello and welcome back to another video. In this video I am going to be talking about the future of the Mack Stryker roller coaster. Now I have ridden the only Mack Stryker roller coaster in the world, being Voltron Nevada at Europa Park, and I have been very fascinated with the model given that it's a new model, it's a renovated model for the Big Dipper from Mack, which is like Lost Gravity at Wallaby Holland and Dynamite at Frozo Park Plon. But the future of it has really intrigued me, given that we know that another theme park in Austria is also getting a Mack Stryker coaster, being Helios at Phantasiana, and Phantasiana has also interested me, but this video is about the Mack Stryker model, so let's just get straight into it. The Mack Stryker model has some very innovative elements. Obviously on Voltron you can see the beyond vertical launch, you can see multiple airtime movements, multiple inversions, you've got loads of different types of launches. You can have a backwards launch into a forwards launch, you can have a beyond vertical launch as I just told you, and yeah, you can have a turntable as well. You can have multiple different elements like a top hat, an outer banked airtime hill. You can have block brakes as you see on every single roller coaster, and it is a very innovative model, and a Helios does look even more innovative with its elements. Very unique, and could be one of the best coasters for a young child to go on, given its profiling, and it doesn't look that intense as well, so kids could probably have a fun time on it as well. But what would the future be for this model? Now we have been speculating for a while, well not for a while, but Gardaland announced that they are getting a coaster from Mack, and has been very teased that it will be a Mack Stryker coaster. I don't know officially where this came from, but I've heard it is going to be a Mack Stryker coaster coming to Gardaland, and Gardaland has Alpina Blitz, which is a Mack Mega coaster, so it would fit with their lineup. They have been working with Mack for a very long time, ever since the 80s, and it would be a great fit for Gardaland as it is for Europa Park and Phantasiana. But what other parks will this Mack Stryker coaster go to? I could see one of the Merlin parks getting this, like maybe Gardaland. They haven't gotten a coaster in 10 years now. It's been 10 years, I think. Oh wait, no, Kung Fu Panda? I can't remember. But it's been a while since Gardaland has gotten a new coaster, and I think a Mack Stryker would fit very well, because they don't have a standout at Gardaland. Yes, they've got Oblivion, the Black Hole and Raptor, but they're like your support on B&Ms at a regular theme park. I could see Hyde Park getting one, that'd be pretty cool, but they have Colossus, which is a big tall ride, so I think it would be overshadowing Colossus, Camp again. Alton Towers could be a good choice, but I don't really see where they could put it. Thor Park, I could see them getting more of a hybrid coaster. They have been really wanting a hybrid coaster for a long time, so I see them getting the hybrid coaster before the Stryker coaster. Chessington, I think they've just got their inversion coaster, and they're getting the Minecraft coaster, so I couldn't see them getting it. But yeah, I think the best choice for the Mack Stryker coaster at Merlin Park is Gardaland. The Mack Stryker coaster model can fit in compact spaces and is more of a family friendly model, given the layout of Helios. It can be family friendly, and obviously it is based off the Big Dipper model that Mack also created recently. It is more of like a thrilling version of that. I could see some of the Six Flags theme parks getting one Mack Stryker coaster, given that they have just announced loads of different roller coasters that are going to open for 2026. I can see a couple American parks in general getting a Mack Stryker coaster in the future. I could see some small parks in Europe or across the world getting a Mack Stryker coaster, given that Phantasiana is getting one. I could see some big parks getting one as well, like Efteling. That's a good shout. I would absolutely love to see a Mack Stryker coaster in the Efteling. I think it would work well, given that they have recently worked with Mack with Max Moritz, but they have worked with Intamin recently. Just the theme parks that I've worked with Mack would like a Mack Stryker probably. Examples include the Tunis Wonderland, which I'm not sure if any of you heard of. It's like this little kids park in Germany. They recently worked with Mack with a Mack powered coaster that did reasonably successfully. Le Pal as well, that did successfully with Fjord Explorer, which is a massive Mack water coaster. I could see Le Pal maybe getting a Mack Stryker there. Carowinds as well, Copperhead Strike did really successfully. Polton's Park potentially, if the Viking area does well, given that Tornado Springs with Storm Chaser did so successfully, maybe they would want to work with Mack again for a Stryker coaster. Mandoria as well, another theme park that they have recently worked with Mack for their Mack powered coaster that did reasonably successfully. Again, they are supposed to get a Gerstlauer bobsled, so maybe they would want to get a Gerstlauer Infinity, you never know. Silver Dollar City though might be one of the bingo cards for me because of Time Traveller, because that was a really good number 2, but given that Ride to Happiness has opened, it doesn't really have any competition, does it? Because Ride to Happiness is the better ride, better Mack spinner. But Toverland, I think, is finally the last park on the list I think will get a Mack Stryker coaster, given that it has done so well in recent years with Phoenix, Dwervelwind, Troy, the whole new entrance plaza. I think they would probably get a Mack Stryker for their next coaster. I could even see some future parks getting a Mack Stryker coaster. Now, I don't know that much about this theme park, but Hosoland in Poland is going to supposedly open next year. I don't really know anything about it, but they could probably have a Mack Stryker coaster on opening or in the future. Universal Studios Great Britain, they have recently worked with Mack for the new Epic Universe area for a couple of their roller coasters and rides like Curse of the Werewolf and Stardust Races, so they could get Mack Stryker for Universal Great Britain if Epic Universe does successfully. But I think that's where I'm going to end it there for today, guys. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe, and while you're there, hit that notification bell, and more content is on the way. I will see you later.